morning and welcome to the allotment. It's the 4th of May and I'm going to drop some carrots in today. I'm going to plant them directly in the ground. It was quite dull and overcast when I came down, and now the sun's just breaking through, which is quite nice. So I'll just show you the ground that's prepared and then I'll get on with doing the work. So you can see, hopefully, the ground's been raked over. I've got the covers as well ready to drop into place, mainly to keep the cats off, because they'll just rake them all up. So it's just a case of making a drill. You can see that I've got 2 covers to drop over, so they'll be done in batches. So I'll take out a drill and then put the seed in and cover them over. Okay, so sowing the carrots is nice and easy. Just take out a drill. Doesn't have to be very deep. Then what I always do is water the drill. And just let that soak in. This ground's quite nice. I'll just open the seeds while that's soaking away. Take my gloves off to handle the seeds. One of the reasons I use gloves, I think I might have said before, is I'm diabetic, so I have to check my blood sugars, which means doing a finger prick test a couple of times a day, and I like to keep my hands clean for that reason, keep them nice and sterile. So water's drained away pretty much, so it's just a matter of dropping the seeds in. I'm not too fussed about them being close together. The only problem I have with that is my wife will moan, but a small price to pay. But we can thin the seeds, thin out the carrots rather, when they've started to come through. Okay, so that's one line done, and then simply a case of covering them over again. This soil's nice and fine, so I've got no worries about doing this. If it was a slightly clayer area of ground that I was using, then what I would do is take the drill out, put some potting compost in, water that, then put the seeds in, then put a bit more potting compost on top, and then rake over the soil. And that just enables the seeds to germinate, because they're in contact with the water, the soil, etc., and they germinate a little bit better. But like I say, this soil's nice and fine, so I've got no worries. So I've got a few more rows to put in, and then I'll get back to you. Okay, so all the carrots are in now. All that's left for me to do is to just rake over these few that I've done. I've got 4 short rows of carrots in. As I said, it's pretty good soil. Nice and fine. And because of that, the cats will actually love it. There's a toilet, so the last thing for me to do will be to cover these over. So I'll move the line marker out the way. That's one cover in place. And get the other one. Okay, so that's the outdoor carrots planted. Like I say, there's 4 short rows, but they'll be supplemented by carrots grown in tubs. So that should see us with plenty. The carrots in tubs, I'll start some today. I've shown you how I do that. So those will be grown away in the polytunnel. Okay, so that's the main job for today. See you again soon. Bye.